Well, springtime is the perfect time to get out with the old and in with the new. And what better place to start organizing than right inside your very own home? Professional organizer Neitra Blair is here with us this morning with some fantastic ideas that are really going to help you make sense of your messes. I've already got some great tips from you, so let's start from the very beginning. You have all this great stuff, but the number one thing is getting some great organizing boxes.
Right. And the main thing that I try to communicate to my clients is that you need to buy containers that are multi-use, and you need to buy containers that you can probably use for other things and that are, multi-use that you can kind of store away a little easier. So what people usually do, and they make the mistake, is they go out and buy all the containers first instead of going in there and purging everything first and then getting containers that actually work for what they need. So this is a perfect example of that. This is actually a crate that you can store items in, and you can use it in your garage, in your home. You can also use this to carry things back and forth to your car, like groceries. But the great thing about this is that it's collapsible. So then you can easily store this away, if you don't need this anymore.
Now let's go on to this. So this is great because you can either use it in your bathroom or you could also use it in your kitchen and your pantry, so it has multiple use, but it stacks easily and even has drawers. It slides.
Yes, very easily, so that when you do have this at the bottom of one of your cabinets, either in the kitchen, the restroom, anywhere, you can easily slide this out. You don't have to really bend down and dig for things. You can see everything that you need and use that accordingly. So this is really great.
I love the fact that it layers, because right now underneath my bathroom cabinet, everything is stacked so deep. You pull one thing out, everything crashes and falls. So this does help you get a lot more organized.
Yes, a lot more organized.
And then again, different types of boxes. But now we're going to talk about some shoes. We got to protect those lovely shoes of ours.
Yes, women, we love our shoes. So it's always good to get clear boxes. Where a lot of women go with mistakes is that they get different types of shoe boxes. So I always tell to my clients, make sure that you're getting the same type of shoe boxes, because again, they can stack easily. If you have some with blue lids and red lids, and then you have the clear containers, they don't work as easily as far as stacking and saving you space in the closet.
Now let's talk about these little guys up here. So they're multi-layer, and again, you have a notice here if you wanted to put it in your bathroom. Is this going to go under a cabinet or in a drawer?
This actually can go inside the kitchen pantry. This can sit on your countertop in the restroom or in your linen closet, if that's where you keep some of your makeup and things. You can also use this inside the kitchen cabinet as well. So depending on where you use your spices and things, you want to make sure that you use those products in those areas.
And if you had this on your bathroom counter, it might keep you from keeping everything spread out all over the place. You might tend to keep it in one little place.
Exactly.
Now, I've never seen these before. I find this very interesting, and they're magnets.
Yes, these are really great. You can put spices, different little things inside of these.
You can put a picture of the spice so you know what it is.
Exactly. And then you can use this magnet and either stick it on your refrigerator, or you can get some of the, they have these little bars that you can purchase now that you can just easily stick to something, and you can put them on the back of your backsplash in your kitchen and have them, decorated along there, so they can be used to decorate.
And again, if you did a picture, you could really do some really neat things with this. Add a little splash of color to your kitchen.
Exactly.
Well, let's talk about the kiddos, since this is right here. This looks like a really fun box because you could actually keep it out in the room and also hide all those toys.
Exactly.
And it has another purpose too, right?
Right. It's a stool. They can sit on it.
It's actually very soft and squishy.
Right.
It feels pretty comfortable.
I know. I like to sit on it myself, but it's very comfy, very spacious. So they can put their favorite little toys or stuffed animals or their favorite books, and then they can kind of sit on this. And this is really good for the living room, for kids that like their toys in the living room. You can use this to hide the toys. When company comes, they never know.
You could even put it around a little bitty small table, and they could be little chairs for them in their storage boxes. Great idea. Okay, now we all have jewelry, so what are we going to do with this?
This is one of my favorite things. This is actually a jewelry organizer. The good thing about this is that you can put jewelry on both sides of this.
And hang it in your closet, so you take up a lot of space. All right, and these hangers are about the skinniest guys I think I've ever seen. And is that felt? What type of fabric is that?
It's felt on these. These actually conform to your clothes, so things don't slide off like on the plastic hangers. They take up less space than the wooden hangers because they're very slim. So these are excellent for saving space in your closet.
And it's fairly padded, so it looks like it might not make them wrinkle as bad either, which would always be good. And don't skip out this guy. We're almost out of time, but quickly tell us about that.
This is actually for spices and different items that you want to use. So if you want to get rid of some of the boxes in your pantry, these are very good for holding various spices, different items you can put in here and kind of seal it back together.
And if you don't use shoe boxes, you can also use this for extra shoes, at least to slide underneath your bed. Is that right?
Exactly. So when you have those winter shoes, those pumps, those little short boots, and the winter slippers, comforters, this is great for storing those in, and you can actually slide this right under your bed.
And finally, you got, is it a comforter or a blanket under here?
This can be used for comforters and blankets. You can easily store in here. It keeps everything safe, and you can slide this under the bed or tuck it away in a closet somewhere as well.
Oh, we're learning how to store all our stuff a lot better. Professional organizer Neitra Blair, thank you so much for your time. And now I'm going to go home and get organized. Are you ready, Natalie, to do the same?
I'm ready. I love that little panda stool. All right, holding on to...
Working out of the home has its advantages, but it also has its problems when it comes to getting organized. So we thought we would bring back professional organizer Neitra Blair to show us some solutions to get that workspace together. And I love this first one because check this out. You can pick it up and move rooms if you need to, which we do a lot at the home, right?
Yes, we do.
Tell me what all you got in here, a little bit of everything.
Yeah, so the good thing about this is that when you're creating a space to work around in your office, you want to create things that are accessible to you that you use every day. So that's the good thing about having a professional organizer, because we actually work around the current systems that you're using. This is great because you can, take it around the house. Some people work at the kitchen table instead of their office. Some people like to sit in the living room. So this is great. If you have your pens, pencils, calculator, everyday, easily accessible things, you can easily take that wherever you need to in the home.
And it looks really nice. I mean, it looks like it might be a leatherette, and so you can leave it sitting out on your desk if you needed to. Does it come in different colors?
It does. It comes in various colors. This is a great item that IKEA actually sells, and it's very good. You can get it for whatever you're trying to do in your office. So
I think one of the hardest things to do is to file and to make sure you file. But if you get a system down, it makes it a little bit easier. Tell me about your filing system.
Let me tell you about this filing system. And this is another great reason to hire a professional organizer. This is a kit that I use from another organizer who actually put this together herself and working with various clients. This kit is great because it tells you everything you need to purchase so that we can put the filing system together, or you can do it yourself. It already comes with everything pre-labeled and sorted.
Nice.
It comes with tabs, and the best thing is that it has instructional guide in this kit and a DVD if you don't want to read. So
hey, it's something for everybody.
Something for everyone. This is a great filing system to use in your home, and this is something that I use with my clients that I actually get from another organizer. So this is great for
if you can't get organized with that, I think it's hopeless. Don't you think?
It is.
Now what about this right here?
This is great for sitting on your desk, or maybe put your to-do. I need to-do work, or things you need to do for the next day. The great thing about this is that it's easy to put together, and it hides everything. So like if I have papers jumbled all over, you want a quick cleanup on your desk, this is the best product.
Love that. I think everyone needs that, don't you think? Now look at these boxes. These are great. They come in all different sizes and colors. So what would you put in here?
So in here you could probably store like CDs, DVDs, different discs that you may need for your office. This is great for storing things in your office as well. You can also use this for files. So this is actually a filing box. The great thing about IKEA is they always have various colors that you can use. So, it makes things very fun and lively in the office to kind of keep you focused.
And certainly a little bit lighthearted, which we all need to be at times. And finally, you have one more filing system at the very end here. How does this one work?
This is a filing kit. And the great thing about this is, we're in a hurricane-prone city here. So what you really need to do is take all of your important paperwork and have one kit that you can have all your important papers in. So birth certificates, insurance documents, these are color-coded, so they're easy to use. And you can put everything in here. That way, if they say we need to evacuate, you can easily pick this up and get in the car and go. And you have everything that you need for emergencies in this one kit.
And then do you suggest that if you have important documents like that, that you get some kind of fireproof box or something waterproof that you could keep something like that in?
Yeah, and fireproof and waterproof boxes are good. Safes are good as well if you want to keep those documents in.
Now again, you said that you bought all of these items, and even the ones in our segment before, everything came from IKEA and
the Container Store.
The Container Store.
The Container Store.
So it's easy to go in. And are they fairly affordable for people who are on a budget?
They are very affordable, and what I always suggest is that, once you hire that professional organizer like myself, then we actually point you in the right direction for the correct products that you need for whatever from the Container Store or IKEA.
All right, Neitra, you're so helpful. I bet you have the most organized home in Houston, don't you? Take lessons from her.